We have just arrived at Drummanor, and I might take the caravan to Drummanor Forest tomorrow. And I'm thinking I'm taking the Listen House on. I'll leave Listen House to Monday, less chance to run into all the cars that we narrow road. And the last couple of times I want the caravan with me, so I don't know how I use stabilisers. That's 100% level there now, parked there. Oh no, well, I had to reverse back second time. I said I stopped 5 foot further forward. See the wee borders. I had to move back a wee bit, but it's dead level at that. All I do is drop the jockey wheel. Makes it easy for taking off tomorrow. Must be found down trees or something there. Something must be a bit dodgy. They've closed that one off. Look at a wee twig lying down there. Ah, somebody's complaining. Ah, twig hit my skylight. Scratched. It's one of the wee, only has 10 rows of 2 of the trees. And forest liability for your caravan been damaged with a tree falling on it is one of them. Tough luck. So when I do wild camping, you have to face the wilderness. I know a motorhome up there. I don't know what he's got. It's like a fishing rod. But probably something high tech, something to do with internet or something like that, or maybe he's just trying to catch moths. I guess being them later will investigate. That's like a wee flagpole that I had for the windsock. The actual pole itself, but there's a line coming from it. It's one of the trees. Maybe he's collecting spiders or something. You get all types in 2 of the trees. These dogs there, the wee hounds, the wee hounds instead of barking. How do it?
Hello. That's a lovely evening.
That is I.
Come on.
Hello, Bob.
Slappers coming out. Oh, he's a little.
Does he bark or howl?
Well, he does a bit of howling now.
I was thinking that. I see
Easy
we
now,
dogs get
cheeky.
the howl.
She's like a chocolate Labrador, is it?
Aye. She's
Oh. Why, they're demanding wee things, aren't they?
yeah, aye. Come on now, well. I was going to tell her about your little phone number, but maybe that's bad news. It's very fun, enjoyable wee walk. Tell you what, it's cooling down now. I'll put a second layer on, so I have. I'll say a second layer, second quilted layer. I have me, like this is autumn colours. I got it in the sale. I didn't pick it because of the silver one underneath and the rusty one on top. I don't want no waterproof or nothing on. These are things nice and tight around the top of the neck, like, and plenty of movement and all, nice and neat looking. Wrong, big difficult. Hey, right, you wee now, isn't it? The man with his hat on him. Ah, they're probably a wee fire lit tonight. I never really got that myself. It's not something. See, it's because I have dogs, you see. If you're sitting out, you get talking to people and listen to the birds and all that. I can get all that. But if I sit out with Willow, I'm not going to tether. I wouldn't tether any dog. And that's why I'm either walking outside or else in the caravan. Not that I'm antisocial. If everybody has a dog free ranging, I'll be out then. Bad news today with wee Willow. I'll get it confirmed on, get the test done on Tuesday. Probably be a few days before we get the results. But, oh, bit of grass stuck on her bum now. Yeah, that's 2 bits to pick up now, pet. As long as everything looking normal, it's all good news. But like wee Willow, she's defied a lot of stuff in her life. Now, I'm not one of these ones on about the way to fight this cancer and all that. It's pot luck. Pure pot luck. But the one thing I notice about Willow, when I'm walking Willow around my house every morning before I go to work, it's pretty slow. Starts off not so bad, and by the time I get back to the house, she's allowed an hour for a walk in the morning, every morning. It doesn't always take an hour. She cuts it short. 2 or 3 places she can cut bits out. She very rarely adds bits in. She can do if she wants, and she knows she can. She cuts wee bits out. Sometimes the walks can be a bit short. But when I come to something like this, she can walk for hours. So I was just thinking, like, if she never got out of the village, and she kept cutting walks short, and cutting them short, and cutting them short, she may end up she'll just lie in the front path. And I honestly think that bringing pups away actually does, like, most of my pups they live longer than they should have done. And even her now with cancer, like, if it is cancer, it's more likely it is. You know, there's other dogs, see 11 in China, there's other 11-year-old dogs who look far older. Ones that were healthy joints and everything. Most of them are overweight. When I get the news if it's cancer or not, I can sort of put up, it could be months away yet. Well, not only weeks, months. But I'm relieved in a way, because from the day I got her and found out about them bad legs, I didn't know how long her legs were going to last. The skin allergy and the tablets had an effect on her liver. They were saying about problems with her heart. And all these things are always in the back of your mind. It's very hard putting the shadow to sleep. And my sister's wee dog Max, he got aggressive cancer really quick. And once he went for his test, and the vet says we suspect cancer, I hadn't got the results. What's wrong with you now? Well, oh, then that's why I want to go down to the wee garden. You always go to the garden. You do. That's just ones with a cricket bat or something. Come on, let's go. Come on. The thing about wee Max, oh, she's not going to go. Oh, do you want to go back up again? Oh, if you want to go back up, we'll go back up. The thing about wee Max, once I heard it could be aggressive cancer, I was off that week. I took him away on a week's holiday. You see him walking a lot slower and stuff, but he did everything my own wee dog's done. And his very last meal he got was in cold rain. I fed him outside the caravan with my other two. And as soon as I took him home and to my sisters, he never ate since that. The very last, if I hadn't got him away in the caravan, his last meal probably would have been a week sooner. I honestly think that getting him away, and the other two dogs that were home with him, he pushes himself on. And then when he got home, he just stopped eating. And a week later, we figured no energy left. And how he put to sleep. And it's a relief whenever, sorry, bad, but it's a relief whenever you know they're totally wasted. There's nothing you can do. There's nothing you can do. Where with Shadow, could I have cut a leg off? Could have done this, could have done that. It's endless. And you always feel guilty. You feel guilty putting down any wee pet no matter what you do. But whenever they're still eating, whenever they're still dreaming, whenever they're still getting tummy rubs, and yet you know there's nothing you can do, the cancer's spreading. And when they can't walk to go to the toilet, and I'm not one of these people. If she starts peeing in the house, pooing in the house, I won't not put her down for that. Some people say, oh, once they can't control the body function, put them down. Yeah. So whenever she stops eating, whenever she doesn't want to get up, so I'm going to start giving her a wee bit of extra Loxicam now. Don't have to worry about the liver. She doesn't have those, so I'm going to increase her Loxicam up now to 14-15 kilograms. I won't go to full whack yet because when the cancer does get bad, I don't want the Loxicam not to have no effect on it. So I want the liver put up full for the sake of it. But like, there's no point in it being in any pain. It's No need to be. So when we get the results, I know them a plan from there, plan from there. So I'm not going to let Willow know everything's doom and gloom. I'll let Willow do what Willow wants to do. What she does most of the time, huh? I still won't let her scrounge as much, but I'll let it, if I see her eating a chip, I'll let her eat a chip. But as long as I can see what she's scrounging. But I'm going to let her put a bit more weight on because she's going to lose weight. Once I get the results on, I'll let her get weight on. I'll give her a few things she shouldn't be getting, like ice cream and stuff. A few wee treats and all. You get lots of treats as well. You want to head back now then? Is that your walk done? Ah, that's okay. Mum will go back now. Are you finished? Ah, that's okay. Have a wee midnight walk. Oh, you going down that way? Wait, on you go then. You don't know where you want to go. If you go to the campsite, you have to put the lead on. Well, the big girl now, don't you pick your own walks. Now, see, a lot of times I will pick your own walks, they always lead to the same place. That's why I can't always let her pick your own walks. I wonder if she go left or right. I'll say 90% chance she'll go left. Hello, Willow, hold up. Right there. On you go, pet. Left is campsite, right is quite nice at this time of day. That sunshine and all. We've just left us on the lovely up there. Big trees. Well, you're going to the campsite, you have to get the lead on. I'm going to sneak down tonight for a wee shower too. Need a wee bit of luxury. All them campers in there, they won't miss one more wee shower. Willow, I'm going to get your wee lead on. It's quite busy, you know. Normally the campsites are open until Halloween. The only problem, normally I need to stick around the coast. Less chance of fireworks. Even in the forest park, you may get the odd one letting off fireworks. Not in the campsite, but just generally. So I'm going up here till she goes to bed, and then we'll go ahead around the Appleton coast. Stick close to the sea, Willow. Lots of people happy in caravans, aren't they? Best thing ever, but Lucy, Shadow, Max, Hasbo. They all love the caravan. What if she turned around and went back up again? She could have come into the side gate the way she always does. No. Still want to get the Gosford some weekend. Get the electric hook up. May not happen now, well, if you don't be well. I don't want to be away cycling around a forest park and leave you by yourself. Oh no, come on. Right there. Now where are we going now, Will? You haven't thought this one out, have you? busting in the lead again. We're going round in circles, Willow. We are going round in circles. The forestry charge about £22 a night. It would be handy if somebody you could join. You know, if you get multi trips on a bus, you get a discount. If somebody could spend like £200 and get a pass, where they could just go to any forest park, many times you want, but 22 goes, well, that'd be good value. That'd be too good value. 10 times, 11 times, get an extra go. They will do more trees, you know. We like two of the trees, but a wee bit more. With the hook up and all that. Well, I think we'll go back and get the oven chips on. Hang on, do you want to go down to the wee garden in the daylight? The wee garden's just down there, you know. The wee garden. Do you want to go down and see the wee garden? Yeah, we'll go back to the caravan now, Pep, and I'll get the chips on. We'll get the oven chips on, and you get a wee bite to eat and get a wee sleep, and then tonight it's going to be dark. Well, I'll say about 10 o'clock or so, the stars will be showing, and a wee nippy air, and we'll do our wee dally then, so we will. I'll let you off here again now, as long as you don't go in the campsite. What are we basically right there, Willow, on that campsite? There's two sitting in the motorhome there with their arms crossed, trying to keep warm. One's looking at the other, see who can stick it the longest. And I'll snuggle in tight to the wee chairs, stop the cool air getting in behind. Oh, there's a puppy in that campsite, Willow. They must be cooking that motorhome in front. They've got the skylight open. Not many motorhomes want to cook inside. They all do the barbecues outside. They don't want to devalue the vans. That's when you buy these camper vans and caravans second hand. The cookers are like brand new. People don't use them. I'm terrified. Yeah, she's heading towards the caravan now. Happy girl now. Are we a happy girl? I might give that car a wee wash this weekend too, Will. we get a wee bit of rain. Quick go over with a sponge. Do the job. I reckon the gas is going to run out tonight. That bottle's been going empty for the last couple of months. It must be just vapor. Up we go. Come on, get your wee harness off. Oh. I had to put the heater on tonight, you know, Willow. At least it's dry. If it runs out, I'm sure I'd be glad if it runs out, as long as it doesn't run out in the middle of my dinner. This is a habit of doing. Or if you make a cup of tea in the morning, you don't want to go out that time. Do you need dried wet towel? Oh, you do. You do need dried wet towel. There's our caravan towels here. They're going back since the first caravan, Willow. Egyptian cotton, so they are. Nothing but the best. Egyptian cotton. All the pups have been dried with these in the caravan. It's better quality than the ones I have in the house, Willow. And nice and bright. The caravan has to be like wee cushions. Caravans have to be bright, cheery places, don't they, Willow? That wee jaw's bothering you more too, not your family bits, see ya. Family bits. Oh, look at my girl. Look at my girl. Hey, look at my girl. We always finish off drying Willow by hand, don't we, Will? Towel doesn't do it all. No, you need your hands to do it. Scratchy chin. Scratchy chin. You like a good old scratchy, don't you, pet? Oh, you do. Nice. I don't let her scratch in the ground and stuff, but you're allowed to scratch in softy things, aren't you? You don't cut yourself. You're getting out of breath now, see, you're getting out of breath. Who's getting out of breath? Willow is. The only thing I haven't got a Willow, I haven't got her barking. The only time Willow barks is when I come home from work. Since COVID, I ring the sister. I used to go to the sister's house and Willow come running towards me. But since COVID, I'd ring the phone twice. And whenever the phone rings twice, Willow knows it's me and she barks. The sister opens the door and Willow runs across. And that's the only time you ever bark, isn't it? You do 2 or 3 barks, 2 or 3 barks you would do. Aye. And then I come over and we tail wags and we do a wee huggies and all. And I get the latest updates on what you've been up to during the day, how your poo is and all the rest. Oh, great detail, great detail. Have you been out, walked anywhere? Oh, I get all the details. And sometimes my sister takes you down to Castle Rock on the train, doesn't she? She started to do that weekly. She gets free transport now on the trains and buses. And she takes Willow to Castle Rock on usually a Monday or Tuesday. You get to Castle Rock. But that's only if your bum's working right. If your bum's been running, oh, she has to avoid it. But not often that happens. And she takes you away places in the car too when I'm working, doesn't she? We was doing rightly. Was doing rightly. What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? Right, what am I doing? Look, you know what I look at Sarah Pet. She doesn't play with balls so much now. I think it's a wee jaw. She used to play with balls. You used to play with safety ones, didn't you? But you're having difficulty now with the safety ones too. That old jaw's clicking away. Clicking away. But you still have fun. Oh, you still have fun. Hey, sharp teeth, sharp teeth. Now, I'm going to get the chips on now and I'll get this coating on off. Sorry for you. Oh, you're drying on now, but I'm not. The wee toes are a wee bit damp, that's about it. But they're always the last to dry, aren't they, the toes? I think that's you now. She always needs coming to the back end here. The fur's always falling out. Don't know why. You never get fur coming out of the head like. No, it's always down there. It's always down there. You can't lick a bull in front of the camera. Oh, wow. Oh, look at a bull in front of the camera. Hey. Bum licker. Bum licker. I am going to have to get me a pet. I know, you're carrying on and carrying on and carrying on. I ain't got my hat off. I ain't got my hat off. See, you haven't walked enough, you see, that's what's wrong. You should have went and done the garden. You should have done the garden. Right, hold on then. Oh, drop the pound.